You see, you have different phases of life. जो ब्यूरोक्रेट था उसके मन में कभी मैंने सोचा भी नहीं था कि एक दिन मैं पॉलिटिक्स में होऊंगा. You know, because in my family nobody has been in politics. So we were a certain era, many bureaucrats. My father was a bureaucrat, my brother is a bureaucrat, but many others were not. कोई teacher है, कोई I have कोई chartered accountant है, कोई doctor है. People went into different professions, but we were still basically a service family. That our world was that. अब ये this shift to politics happened by you can say accident or good fortune, call it what you will. The name of it is Modi. He sort of, I won't say persuaded me, but he asked me, and in a manner in which there is only one answer. But I would also say, I tell people very honestly, I don't think anybody else would have asked me. And I don't think I would have said yes to anybody else. Because, leaving IIT to JNU was one big decision, but leaving Tata Sons for politics was another big decision. So it required you to have that, some belief, some motivation, something to make that big shift. And they are two very different worlds. उनकी contact तो होती है. Bureaucracy deals with politics, politician deals with bureaucrat. When you are head of a ministry, which was my last job before retirement. So, the secretary is the person jahan the secretary has to explain the bureaucracy to the minister, and the minister and policy to the bureaucracy. तो आप वो जंक्शन पॉइंट है एक किस्म से. तो थोड़ा बहुत समझ तो था. I used to travel with Prime Minister, तो वहां से भी you learn something. But it is still one thing to observe, one thing to even be in contact. I had a very good minister with whom I was very close, Sushma Swaraj ji. So to some degree, by working with her also you developed understanding. But in the foreign service we deal a lot with with politicians. क्योंकि जो भी देश के बाहर जाते हैं वो तो हमारे पास ही आते हैं उसके बाद. और बाहर रखवाला जो है, that's only us.
So sir, we are very fortunate to have you. And you said कि मोदी जी ने आपसे पूछा, and जिस टोन में पूछा
भी कहा भी. It was,
So I'm asking this question in front of my boss. How is Prime Minister Narendra Modi as a boss?
Look, I would say in many ways he's a good boss. He's a good boss that it also depends on you. It's like asking them, अच्छा वो आपका professor कैसा, teacher कैसा. Now different people will have different opinion, because it also depends how you respond, to that professor or to that teacher. I frankly like him as a boss, for one, because he is tough. You can say the standards are tough, expectation is tough. काम जो दिया जाता है, he doesn't. He is guided by what he thinks the country requires, and उसको फिर वो soft नहीं करते. He gives you very sort of tough jobs, you can say. But the part which I like is also that he gives you that freedom, that काम आपको दिया जाता है. Now it is up to you to figure out how to do it.
Right.
But which he will monitor. So if it is, let us say, I mean, give me any example of an issue we've had. Let us say Ukraine से evacuation करना है. Now he is clear कि अच्छा ये 20,000 बच्चे हैं, इनको वापस लाना है. Now you figure it out, but you come back to me with a plan.
Right.
ये नहीं कि आप पे छोड़ देते.
छोड़ दिया, हाँ, बिल्कुल.
So there is that element. And, it is for me now been 10 years. And also to some degree, he is a very motivational boss. इनके जैसे.
Definitely, sir. I agree with you.
I'll tell you one part of being a boss. See, you have to motivate the team. So that people don't feel they're doing it because you are asking them. आपको लगता है भाई, he is expecting it. I should make the boss feel proud. I should, आपके अंदर से आना चाहिए. It is not, you're not doing it because somebody has told you to, and somewhere it is not, you're not doing it for the boss. It is now, you own it. It's a owned effort. So I would say if you look at the last 10 years, I mean, today we are here to discuss Viksit Bharat. See, he has made us own. Not just me as a minister or him as vice chancellor. Even you own it. आपके मन में भी कहीं वो that idea is now set कि भाई विकसित भारत मुझे कुछ करना चाहिए. What do I do? In what way can I and my friends and do something which will be one part of something big which is happening. To me, that is a good boss.
What the changes in India's population and the differential growth rates.
This city has emerged.
We have a very special guest on the record.
The interview.
The role that the US side played at that point of time.
पूरी दुनिया की नजर
Assume my phone is tapped, I can probably say hello to Mr. Modi.
आपके भारत पर है.
Episode of Know Your Candidate.
The rising confidence of India under Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
Communist China is the greatest threat.
There will come a day that we will see far more radical extremist.
I'm still a little perplexed by why we.
Your daily dose of news from India and across the world. Cutting edge views and analysis. Tune into HT videos. Click on the bell icon to subscribe.